Hello and welcome everybody to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm your host Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on all our social networks and to catch us every day by logging onto our website mexiconewsnetwork.com for relevant stories and news. Let's start with today's show. SpsceX, Elon Musk's company, successfully launched 2 Falcon 9 rockets over the weekend in order to put several satellites into orbit. On Sunday, a rocket took off from Vandenberg-based California Air Force and orbited 10 satellites for the Iridium Communications Company. It then landed on the ship called Just Read the Instructions in the Pacific Ocean. On Friday, it launched another Falcon 9 for customer Bulgaria Sat, which had been used and recovered in January. The spacecraft took off from the historic launch pad 39A of the NASA Kennedy Space Center in Florida, where Neil Armstrong departed before reaching the moon in 1969. Space exploration technologies have now surpassed the total missions of 2016. The ever-fast pace of the launches shows how SpsceX has recovered after one of its rockets and a client's satellite exploded on a Florida platform in September. The company didn't launch for 4 months due to an investigation into the incident before returning to flights in January. SpsceX is coming back with everything, said Luigi Peluso, an aerospace analyst at Alex Partners. We're seeing a public proclamation that it's fully recovered from the September 2016 crash. And Elon Musk has demonstrated that the concept of reusing rockets is feasible. In other news, Casamigos, the fastest growing premium tequila brand in the United States, which was founded by George Clooney with Randy Gerber and Mike Meldman, has been bought by Smirnoff and Johnny Walker owner Diageo for around $1 billion. Diageo said that Casamigos is the fastest growing super premium tequila brand in the United States. The world's biggest spirits maker will pay $700 million now and a further $300 million based on performance over the next decade. The founders will continue to promote Casamigos, which is Spanish for House of Friends. The firm sold 120,000 9-litre cases last year, mainly in the United States, and is expected to reach more than 170,000 this year. The tequila comes in 3 premium varieties priced at $45 to $55 a bottle. The trio, who own neighboring homes in Los Cabos in Mexico, spent over 5 years tasting and developing the tequila with a master distiller of the Jalisco Highlands of Mexico. Casamigos will sit alongside Don Julio Tequila in Diageo's vast drinks portfolio. Diageo also owns De Leon and Peligroso tequila brands. In other headlines, the Mexican pharmaceutical industry is enjoying a period of growth, consolidation, and international prestige due to its stringent regulations and the updating of its health registers. In 2015, Mexico was ranked the leading exporter of medical products in Latin America. Switzerland, the United States, Panama, Venezuela, and Colombia accounted for the bulk of foreign sales, which were valued at $1.8 billion. Mexico was also ranked the region's second largest producer of generic drugs in 2015, surpassed only by Brazil, according to the director of ProMéxico's Sectorial Office for Health, Blanca Mendoza Aviles, who believes increased production and Mexico's growing prestige can be attributed to greater investment in R&D. Other factors include the country's stringent health regulations, good manufacturing practices, efficient processes, and low costs. Mexico has also taken full advantage of its trade agreements with other countries. Under the direction of the National Association of Drug Manufacturers, the short-term goal is to ensure Mexico holds on to, and if possible, strengthens its leading position in the production and exportation of innovative and generic drugs. And finally, let's take a look at the markets. The Mexican peso increased 0.69% to 17.98 from 17.86 in the previous trading session. IPC Mexico increased 0.01% to 49,172 from 49,166 in the previous trading session. This was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.